Hello dear student, now we'll try to go with the NEET examination of 2026. So the first question is coming from the chapter of DNA block elements. Likewise, if you read the question, the lanthanide ion having 4 unpaired electrons is. Now this is asking which of the particular options will have the 4 unpaired electrons. Now they have mentioned also the atomic numbers of the lanthanides in the given option. And if you go with options, option 1 is Tb3+, HO3+, option 3 is Nd3+, and option 4 is Ce3+. So my dear students, now if you look at this particular question, it is directly asking, what it is asking, my dear students, it is asking the lanthanide ion. So among all these lanthanide ions, which will have the 4 unpaired electron? Now the question is, how do we find out the answer? It is very simple, my dear students. So if you look at this, let me try to give you the answer. Okay, now look at the solution. See, my dear student, for lanthanides, generally when they are in 3+ state, the general electronic configuration would be xenon 4Fn for all the lanthanides. Now, let us find the number of 4f electrons in the given elements. Now, first we have, let me go with the given according to the atomic number. So here it is giving as Ce3+. Now the atomic number Z is, it is how much, my dear students? It is mentioning as 58. Now coming to the second one, we have Nd3+, which is 60. And the third one is Tb3+, which is 65. And the last one we are having HO3+, which is 67. Now, my dear students, what we have to find out is 4f electrons in metal in 3+ state. So, I would like to explain here. Here, the important thing is, generally, in the first one, if you see the Ce3+, the 4f electrons are 4f1. And for Nd3+ is 4f3. And for Tb3+ is 4f8. Okay. Now, coming to the last one, if you find out, it is 4f10. So, my dear students, now the thing is, we need to find out the unpaired electrons. So, unpaired electrons. So that is what we have to find out in the question. So the unpaired electrons. So if you usually see in 4f, we have 1 unpaired electrons. In 4f3, we have unpaired electrons are 3. And in 4,8, we are having 4. And 4f, we are having, let us find out. Okay. So my dear students, here, I just wanted to give you a small thing. So dear students, now let us go further. Now, for this, use the Hund's rule. Use the Hund's rule. So dear students, now pay attention here closely. So from 4f1, the unpaired electron would be 1. 4f2, it is 2. 4f3, it is 3. 4f4, it is 4. Next 4f5, it is 5. Next 4f6, it is 6. And 4f7, it is 7. And coming to the 4f8, it is saying 4 pairs. We can find out 4 pairs. Let us find out how. So from 1 to 7, we are having according to the 4f orbital filling. Now, easy formula. Now, what is the easy formula here? If number of unpaired electrons is less than or equal to 7, now look at here. If the number of unpaired electrons is less than or equal to 7, then the unpaired electron is equal to the number of n. That means the number of electrons in the format. Now, look out here. If the number of electron is greater than 7, if it is greater than 7, then unpaired electron, we must have the formula. That means the simple formula, that is 14 minus n. Is that clear, dear student? Now, if we go back here, if you look out here, now we are having C3 plus, where you find out 4F1, where you can see the number of unpaired electron is 1. If you see back here, now look at here, it is 1, it is 3, it is 4. Now what about the 4F10? Now look out here. Now coming to the next thing, that means after the next element that they have given is Nd3 plus. Now we have 4F3. So it is having the unpaired electrons as 3. Now here comes the trick here. Using the trick what we have discussed, the formula. Now Tb3 plus, my dear student. Now Tb3 plus, we are having 4F8. Now using the formula, if it is greater than 7, what we have to do is 14 minus 8. When we do 14 minus 8, how much it will be getting, my dear students? It is 6 unpaired electrons. Okay, it is 6 unpaired electrons. And coming to the last one, HO3 plus. Sorry, it is having a 4F10. So we should use the formula whenever n is greater than 7, that is 14 minus n. It is 10, right? So we are having a 4 unpaired electrons. So my dear students, now by saying this, the question is asking, what is the question asking, my dear students? Find out the 4 unpaired electrons. Find out the 4 unpaired electrons. So by this, we can conclude 10 minus 18. So 14. 10 minus 14. That is equals to, we are having 4. 4 unpaired electrons with whom, my dear students? It is HO3 plus. So the option number 2 will be the correct answer. All right. So we'll go with the next question. Thank you.